So, good afternoon, students. My name is Viresh Gupta. So, I'll be taking QT for you. Okay. So, this is now online related. It is so normal class as usual. It will be there, and those who are want to attend online also, for them there is a provision is there. So, first we'll discuss about the syllabus and the course. Okay. First, already account sir has started the class. So we have four subjects: accounts and law and economics and QT. Four subjects. And in that four subjects we have the accounts and the QT only practical papers. Law and economics is a theory papers. Okay. So what only complete basics we have. Whatever the you have done in the, means I'm telling out my subject, in the basics whatever you have done up to 10th class or intermediate, but it is a time factor. It is so intermediate and 10th class means what everyone can do, but in that also we need some practice. So first the course about CA foundation. The CA course is there from almost from the independence time. CA, CMA, CS. These are professional courses regarding the commerce related. While other subjects, means other courses if we take means medicine and engineering, like that we have no. Like that in our commerce side we have CA, charter accountancy, cost accountancy and company secretary. In these three courses, all of you know about CA is a somewhat standard course compared to other two courses. And CMA also. CMA means cost and management accountancy. So in this course now, before the 92, after degree only, those who are past degree, they are only eligible to do the directly group 1 and group 2, like that. So means CA inter and CMA inter. Clear? So first you tell your name and course, which course you are doing, and whether you are doing intermediate, means completed intermediate or studying degree first year. Okay, or intermediate group also, MEC or CEC. Okay, start from yourself. Okay. Which college? HRD college. Okay. Okay. MEC. Okay. Intermediate which group? CEC. Okay. Which college? Tapasya College. Okay. Degree first year. Intermediate group? CEC. Okay. And tell CMA or CA also? CA. MEC. CA. Okay. CMA. Okay. CA. CA. Okay. Next. CA. Governor, CA, CMA governor, anyone? All are CMA. See yourself CMA. CA. CMA. CA. Yourself? Huh? CMA. Okay. Just tell. Okay. Okay. And, yeah. Which group intermediate? Huh? CEC. Okay. So here the course we have from 92 they have started CMA foundation and CA foundation. Before that there was no foundation course. Directly after degree only you have to go for the CMA inter or CA inter, and if you are not means if you are not having 60%, they have to do the foundation course, and then only after degree only that to be. Okay, clear. Now, so why they have started the foundation course means, so now also it is not compulsory to do foundation course. If any graduate passed directly, they can go for CA inter or CMA inter. Only to save these 3 years. To save 3 years, we can go for CA inter and CA means a foundation passed only. So those who are just completed intermediate, they are eligible for writing the CA inter and CMA, means I'll just say foundation, CA foundation or foundation course, like that I'll tell. Okay. So what is the advantage of doing foundation course again? Means foundation course is to know the basics first of all. Complete basic means what, 99% of the students, those who are passed CA inter or CMA inter or any courses, they are from foundation course only. Clear? And one more thing, and they are saving 3 years. Suppose a student now almost those who are completed intermediate exam recently, and they are going for the CA foundation exam or CMA foundation exam. So they after they are means the results will come almost in the month of July or August. Minimum 2 to 2.5 months it will take. So August if you take. So again they will get a chance of writing their CA inter next almost next year June. So almost 10 months time, 10 or 11 months time. So if you at that time you can write both the courses at a time. Means you can write group 1 and group 2 like that. So both the groups if you can complete. Means you are completing degree first year and completing CA inter also. If you pass at a time, means I am telling direct those who are writing immediately and they are passing. So again you have to do 2 years article, 2.5 years articleship. 2.5 years articleship. So they are planning to decrease again 2 years, they are saying. Now presently 2.5 years it is. Means what? When you are, means 2.5 years time if you calculate, means you are completing your degree final, and you are means you are you can a chance of writing CA final almost in the month of December if you count. Because you will now they are means a new syllabus is going to come next year, they are saying, and yearly 3 times they are saying foundation course. So many changes. Why? Because now the government and economy from last 10 years you see, before that are compared to last 10 years, there is much changes in Indian economy. India is now almost, we can say it is a developed country, we can say, in future 10-15 years. So yesterday in the newspaper also they have given the statistics related to the CA, those who are completed. So if you see the how many engineering pass students every year, only from Telangana or Andhra combined if you take, almost it is 2 lakhs engineers every year passing. Like that you take all over India, almost 20 lakhs every year passing only. And medicine also if you count, almost every year more than 1 lakh, 1 lakh doctors are becoming every year. But up to now from 1947 if you count, up to 2024, how many chart accountants are there, you know? Not even 8 lakhs all over India. 7,96,000 something. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I don't know. I got last 2 days back only. They have given the complete chart accountants in India, and some are working abroad also in that. Means what? But how many chart accountants you know needed? More than 50 lakhs. Why? Because our population is more than almost 145 plus crores of population. So more than 25 to 30 lakhs charter accountants are needed actually, but not even 8 lakhs are there. So and the need also it is increasing. Why? Because day to day GST and all that, and so many companies are coming. Any company, whether it is related to a small scale or large scale, a charter accountant is needed or a cost accountant is needed. So the demand means once you pass the course, in other courses means we have to, in search of job, we have to go for that. But here in CA course or CMA course, once you passed, they will only ask that how many, you will get directly the job opportunities. So that much demand is there, but pass percentage is very less. Why I am saying all that means to make you more awareness about the course. Foundation course only, if you take every year almost, how many are writing? Only not even 1,10,000 or 20,000 all over India they are writing. Only 1,10,000 to 15,000 only. That much only all over India. But if you see MSET, how many are writing? Only from Telangana only 1 lakh they are writing. So we have almost 28 states, 29 states counting. So in that comparison, if you see how much less they are writing and how much percentage are passing, not even 30%. In that 1,10,000 or 20,000 or 30, around 5 to 10,000 more or less. Not even 30% they are passing. Why? Because students are not serious about the course. Means what? They are just joining, writing the exam. We have to be very serious. So it is only a foundation course. We are doing whatever we have studied up to 10th class or intermediate. We are not doing any extra syllabus or extra course. Extra syllabus I am not teaching. Almost what we have studied in 8th, 9th, 10th and intermediate only, again we are doing the same. And we should get how much percentage? 40% minimum, overall 50%, not 90% or 80%. In 10th class we are getting 9.8, 10%, 10 percentiles. And in intermediate also 960, 950, 900 like that. But here we are not getting 50% also. Because most of them are not serious about the course. Again, if you take the CA Inter again, in that it is not even 10 to 15% result. Means those are now presently, if you count, suppose 1,20,000 they are writing, no, 30% means around 30,000 they are passing, 500, 600 more or less. 30,000 they are passing. 30,000 they are passing. Again in CA Inter, again I said, no, what, how much percent I said? 10 to 15%. If you take maximum 15%. So in that 30,000, 15% means how much? Around it is 4,500 only. They are passing CA Inter. 4,500 only. In that how many again percentage? 5% passing final. Means 4,500, 5% means almost 200 to 250, 300 only. Overall, maximum 500. Sometimes 8%, 10% also they are. Even you take 10% means 500 are passing. Every year how many are passing? 500. 2 sessions you take, around 1,000. 1,000 only. So once you become a chartered account means just up to 85 age or how much your lifespan is, that much at that time also they count as chartered accountant only. Not, there is no retirement. So it is not that 60 years retirement, 65 years retirement. How much work you can do, at that time you can do. So means what? This course is very difficult to pass. So many will think. But it is in your hands. So you want to pass or you want to qualify or you want to get a certificate course means you have to struggle. And in this, no, I should not say, but it is no reservations. Nowadays what? Everyone want reservation. Reservation only they want to get. But in this no reservation. Only those who have knowledge, they will only pass. There is no compulsory that this section of people have to get and this section of people, not like that. Those who are having subject knowledge, they are only passing. So from first day one only, that's why we'll have practical classes more. Means accounts and QT only maximum classes. almost every day or more, 2 sessions also we can have. So law and economics means syllabus also will be very less compared to the practical paper, means you have to do more practice. Theory means you will have less classes, and these 2 months only we have crash course. No, crash course means we have only, so almost exam dates came June, when it is 20th June, means now almost March 20th, means how many? April, May, June, 3 months around. So we will try to complete by 2.5 months, means we will not get more than 20 days, 15-20 days only for revision, or whatever we are completing, you have to, at that time only you have to start revision. That again after completing syllabus, don't think about revision. Should do more practice, more what subject revision you have to do. Practice and revision at least we have to do 5 to 6 times. 5 to 6 times if you do, then only you can get clear. So the subject is not difficult, that how much the testing of the course is very difficult. So unless you do not do practice and all that, not possible. Okay, that is about the course. So from 92, 91, 92 they have started foundation. There is from 92 there is so much changes in syllabus. So our institute also almost 25 years back, old institute. At that time where we have started our institute, in all over Hyderabad there was only 3-4 institutes only at that time. Now almost 20-30 maybe there, but every year we are having new institutes and some institutes are closing. But from last 25 years we are running our institute, and our result also, it's very good. Compare means when you compare to the overall average result, our result is almost more only it is. Okay, so it depends upon students only. So whatever we give coaching and all that, some batch if we will have 50% result, some batch we have 20% result only. It depends upon the student only. We will just guide you. Okay, so those who are mainly CEC, mainly CA, how many are there? Just raise. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 are CA. And CMA? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4, 5. So common CMA and CA, both how many are writing? So there is a provision. So you have to, if chance is there, anything you just ask the Prasad sir, Durga Prasad sir, you ask any chance is there, you write both the courses. Almost 90% syllabus is same, only 10% more or less is different. If any suppose CA, those who are doing CA, you ask the sir that any chance is there of writing CMA, or those who are doing CMA, there is any chance of writing CA. Why? Because if you write both the courses, it is your choice. So in CA inter, CMA inter also almost 80% subjects are same, 20-30% only different. And suppose if you have completed CA, almost 60% you will get exemption in doing CMA course also. Means just writing 2 or 3 subjects you can complete CMA also. Or CMA if you complete CA also, you will get almost 60% subjects exemption. So try to do both the courses. Any one course also you can do, but you will get, suppose sometimes CMA course you can get completed, and sometimes CA course you can get completed, like that. Foundation also you ask the sir. Here that will give somewhat chances are more doing. So you may be decide in your mind that I will do CMA only or I will do CA. That is your choice. But if you try another course, means it is, there is no loss, no. Clear? So that is about the course. Again, coming to the passing and it, we have, you all of you know, it is 100 marks, each subject 100 marks. So we have four subjects, 400 marks. Okay, so 400 marks means minimum 40 marks you have to get, but overall we have to get 200. Overall we have to get 200 marks. So minimum 40 means, suppose one subject you got 40 and other 2 subjects you got 60 means you are qualified. Okay, but overall you have to get 200. So there is a chance sometimes in 4 subjects, no, one subject it come easy and you are very thorough, you may get 70, 75. Some subject you may find difficulty and paper also came very tough and you got 45, 42, 40 also, okay. So first our aim is to get minimum 40 first and 50, 60, then you have to slowly increase here. And if we have available also the previous question papers also. Actually the QT paper and economics paper and all that, whatever we are writing, the question papers will be not given, only online you will be writing, or objective type you are writing. So the paper will be not available out, means the paper will be not out, but some institutes are, means some distributors or some model papers they are preparing, so almost they are 80-90% correct, almost not 80-99% they are correct. So we are getting previous question papers also, how the question paper will be given, how much questions will get each chapter, like that. Means we cannot guess, means we cannot say particularly that from this chapter will get this much questions, but almost will expect, we can expect. So previous question papers also from 93 means each chapter almost, when we take I will give now syllabus also, so they are more than 2 to 250 questions from each chapter already available, and no questions will be repeated except theory. So in statistics only we have almost 50-60% theory is there. So max means completely 100% practical only. Okay, first I will just give the syllabus and all that. So first in QT we have 3 subjects again, means you can divide. Mathematics we have 40, and business mathematics 40, business statistics 40, and logical reasoning 20. And for CMA students, business mathematics 40 and business statistics 60. So according to our syllabus, no, and all of you have the material, everyone has the material, anyone has to get material, all of you have to get, you are not did got up to now. You are from CA or CMA? So why late? No, you confirm from that, and why? Because all are writing June only, no? Anyone is there next December like that? No one is there, no, all are writing June only. Okay, so you are also writing in June. So I think up to now you have to get, if anything, any delay in the transportation and all that, you just ask the professor. Okay. So now all of you should bring the material compulsory. And CMA students, you are having only examples only in the book. There is no exercise problems. I think. So after the class you just get, why? Because now we have online class, I cannot come there and again. So after the class you CMA students just come and I'll tell you actually what, why? Because why we will follow CA only. After completing the CA syllabus also we'll do CMA book also. And see, compared to CA, CMA syllabus is very less. So we have more syllabus for CA only. CMA students have less. Why? Because logical reasoning is not there. So 20% syllabus is more. We have 3 subjects for CA. One is business mathematics and business statistics and logical reasoning. So that's why we'll just discuss after completing the mathematics syllabus. Means so our QT syllabus for the CA students. We'll first follow the CA students book only. Because it is plus point for you. We are doing 2 books at a time. Almost 80% same questions only. In that question, if you see the examples and problems also, almost 80% same questions only. Only 20% less only, and standard also very less it is. CMA standard is very less compared to CA. Questions standard. In the exam, they are almost giving same. Exam same only, but that is also there. CMA students in the books, they have given very simple questions. But when it comes to the exam, they are giving very standard. But CA problems also standard, and exam also they are giving standard. So that is a very good advantage for CMA students. Okay, clear? Now first we'll discuss about the mathematics syllabus, and chapter wise I'll tell you what are the chapters we have and what is the standard. Why? Because some CEC students are also there. Only how many? 2 or 3? CEC how many? Just raise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 are there. Okay. In that you are CA, and your CA amma. No? You are also CA. No amma? Last. CMA. Okay. So whether you are CA or CMA, mathematics we have 20 to 30% syllabus is of intermediate. So some 2-3 chapters you have to do more hard work. 2-3 chapters we have. Up to 80% syllabus it is 10th class standard only. But you need more practice. Why? Because in these 2 years you got gap, no? So your calculation, doing the problems will be, you need more practice. Okay? Okay, first we'll discuss about the syllabus. Now first, ratio, proportion. Everyone write the syllabus first. Indices, logarithms. Second one, linear, quadratic, and cubic equations. Third one, linear inequalities. Fourth one, simple and compound interest, annuity. Progressions. In that we have AP and GP. Permutations and combinations. Seventh one, sets, functions and relations. Differentiation, and integration. So these are the 8 chapters we have. Once you write it, you have in your book also, but if you write it, you will get some idea. Okay? Everyone write it. First chapters, what are chapters we have? Any from ICSE, CBSE schools? Yourself only, alone. All are from state syllabus only, no? Okay. Now, about these chapters: ratio, proportion, indices, logarithms. So these are completely introduction. What are the indices? What we have studied in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Okay? And linear, quadratic and cubic equations. Straight line equations. Polynomials. Studied in 8th and 9th. Inequalities, graphs. Complete graphs. Next, simple interest and compound interest, annuity. This is only completely business applications. Business applications, this is, And next, fifth one, progressions and permutations and combinations. Progressions, again we have in school level. Permutations, combinations, before we used to have in school level, now they have changed, exchanged. Why? Because probability they have given. Now previously, means I am telling about 15 years back, 15-20 years back, permutations and combinations we used to have in school level. At that time probability was in intermediate. Now what they have done, probability is there in 9th class and 10th class. I think everyone know probability, that they have now permutations, combination they kept in intermediate. Okay, so those who are CEC, they are doing first time permutation, combination. Okay, so easy only, but probability related only. So what you are doing probability, the same it is, same formula also. But in that school level will not use that formula. Without formula will do. In permutation, combination formulas only we have to use in probability. But in school level, no, we will not use that. In intermediate level only we will use. Okay. And next, sets, functions, relations. These are also completely introduction, 8th, 9th, 10th. Okay. Now differentiation, integration is completely intermediate syllabus. So those who are CEC are there, they have to do first time. So means what are the chapters we have? Means 6th chapter and 8th chapter, these two chapters are in intermediate syllabus. Remaining 6 chapters are 9th and 10th class standard only. Okay. But we have to be in tips, and all of you should bring calculator compulsory. From tomorrow or day after tomorrow, first chapter will not use that much calculator. But you have to bring calculator. In that calculator, anyone has calculator now? Just all of you have? How many are not having calculator? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But those who are having calculator, you just see in that you have to bring BCom calculator. If you just go and ask in the shop, no, they will give some calculators. So scientific calculators are not allowed in the exam. And normal shop calculators are also no use. So which type of calculators we have to buy means, in that plus minus should be there and root should be there. Okay, plus minus and root. Green? అంటే అట్లా కాదు, కొంచెం కంటెంట్ ఎక్కువ కావాలి, అందుకనే ఇట్లా పెట్టా. So you can see, if you just if you click this double means it will only half of that. Okay, so so all of you are having, those who have calculators, you check it. Plus minus is there, root is there. Otherwise you have to buy new calculator. If you are having old type of calculator or shop calculator, that is no use. You have to just check it. Otherwise you can use that calculators, and no need to buy a Casio or something Citizen like that. So normal duplicate calculators also we can use. So generally calculator will cost only 100, 120 only. Some calculators they'll sell by 400, 500. That is not necessary. Here only Sri Vidya, opposite to our just if you go to the main road now, we'll have signal. Opposite that only very big shop is there. Sri Vidya bookstore. In that you will get calculator with 100 rupees or 110 rupees or that much only cost. No need to buy a costly calculator. Okay? And scientific calculators are not allowed. So I think all of you know scientific calculator. If you have seen means, okay, don't buy that type of calculators. Because all formulas will be there in that. If you just give values, it will calculate and will give the answer also directly. No need to just get. So we have to use formulas and we have to get answer. That's why in the exam, not allowed. They will not allow the scientific calculators. Only normal calculators they cannot. And without calculator we cannot do. You want to do calculation on your own means that is not possible. In the exam, we have 2 hours exam only. And we have to do 100 marks, 100 questions in 120 minutes. In each question only 1 minute, round 72 seconds. In the 10 to 12 seconds, it will take only reading the question only and circling. Circling we have to do. OMR sheets will be given and we will make you to practice. In the exam also, we will give you OMR sheets. And that in that only you have to do. Circling and all that. When we conduct exam at that time, you can just write and you can get practice. Okay. So all of you got some idea about course syllabus. About only I said only maths part. Again statistics when we do after completing mathematics, when we do at that time we will discuss. Clear? So chapter, whichever the chapter we are doing, and after completing that chapter you have to be thorough with that chapter. Again after 10 days, after 15 days, after 1 month, if you go on think that will prepare at that time means you will not get. First 1 week, 10 days only will go somewhat slow, means not that next 10 days will go very fast like that, but will speed up something. Why? Because you will get practice of doing some calculations fast. So you will be doing faster, I will be not. I will just give you the questions only and you have to do. Clear? So each and every question from the book I will do. If you are not getting also, I will just tell. And Suchita Prakashan one book, so many model papers are there, but mainly most of the question papers, if you follow that, Suchita Prakashan is the best book. Clear? So that book you just compulsory, not compulsory have to buy for practice. From there, in that, from 92, the question papers are there. So almost 40-45 question papers are there, I think. So you have to do that practice of that 40-45 question papers, previous question papers. Means each chapter around 200 questions are there, some, and some are 140-150. If you take the syllabus content, I said no, 40 marks in this 8 chapters, 40 marks. If you see first, second, third, will get almost combined, I'll say. Chapter wise also, means first overall, overall I'll say. First, second, third chapter will get 20 to 30% questions. 20 to 30, minimum you take 20. 20% बोलो तो कितना हो गया? 8 marks. 8 to 10 questions you will get. First, second, third chapter. Again in that first, second, third chapter, if you count 4 to 5 questions from first. It is only guess, it's not compulsory. 20 to 30% only means that is sure. But they can give 20, they can give 30. And I said no, 4 to 6 questions you will get from first chapter. Again second chapter also 4 to 6 questions. 3 questions also sometimes. But minimum 3 to 4. Maximum 6. And linear inequalities 1 or 2 only. Very small chapter that is. So overall how many we can expect? 8 to 12 questions. From first 3 chapters कितने आते हैं? 8 to 12. Okay. Or next 4th chapter only itself will get 30 to 40%. 30% minimum will get. Why? Because it is a complete business applications. Actually we have so much related course related to business applications only. But some subject part also they are counting. That's why in next CA Inter and CA Final also mathematics related only, not math subject. Whatever we are doing, it is quantitative aptitude. This is not maths. Max formulas only will use, but calculations and all that, it is completely numerical part only. So we are not, so most of them will think we are having max subject, max I have written. It is only numerical calculations. Quantitative aptitude means numerical part only. Clear? Not the mathematical part. Mathematical is different. Numerical is different. Okay? But because the complete accounts is also what? Numerical only. To do calculations, how is applicable in the accounts, that part only we are doing. That's why after CA foundation or CMA foundation, you will not find max subject. Only in foundation level only you have. Clear? That next subject related we have only calculations part only, but related to your subject. Accounting related calculations you will do. Clear? In that also you will do 30%, 20%, same whatever we have done in foundation level, that same. Okay? So now fourth chapter itself will get minimum 10 questions and we can get 15 questions also. Minimum 8 we can say. If you see the previous question papers and all that, no, minimum 8 and maximum 12 questions. 12 or 13, 14 also, maximum 14. So in this how much? 30 to 40%. Okay. Now again progressions and permutations, combinations, these two again will get minimum 20 to 30% again. So we have divided these to 4 parts. 4 parts related. Progressions also minimum 3 to 5. Permutations also minimum 3 to 5. Okay. Now sets, functions, relations and differentiation, integration again remaining 20 to 30%. Suppose if you count, I said no, ratio, proportion and inequalities, linear equations 20% counting. Simple interest 20, 30, not 20, 30, minimum 30. Permutation, combination 20%. Last 20 means if you count also 20, 30, 50, 20, 70, 90. So that remaining 10% is there, no? We can get 40% also in simple interest and compound interest we can get, or ratio proportion we can get 25%, permutation we can get 25%, or sets, functions, relations, differentiation, integration 25%, like that. Okay? Is it clear about the questions? How many questions we can get? So mainly concentrate, not mainly, we have to concentrate only fourth chapter. Minimum 10 to 12 questions will get. 10 to 12 out of 40 means 30% minimum will get. Here, like that you have to do. And will take same time only. How much time I will take for ratio, proportion, same I will take for simple interest and compound interest. Same time I will take for linear quadratic. Even we will get only 3 to 4 questions. Number of questions in exercises we have the same only, but that each and every topic they will cover. I said no, 20% ratio, proportion, indices, logarithms means 1 from ratio, 1 from proportion, 1 from indices, 1 from logarithms compulsory. Second question bolo to logarithms they can ask, proportion they can ask, like that. So only ratio they will not give 4 questions. So each and every topic they will cover, and extra questions also we can get. Is it clear? Okay. And about the questions also I said no, sets, functions, relations will get 2 to 3 questions only. Differentiation, integration will get minimum 4 to 6 questions. Okay. So overall we'll get 20% means 8 questions, minimum 8 out of the 7th and 8th chapter. Is it clear about the mathematics syllabus? 8 chapters, 40 marks, each chapter 5 questions, like that. But sets, functions, relations will get 2 to 3 only, and inequalities will get 1 or 2 only. Why I am saying all these on previous question papers based only. Okay? Is it clear? Now we'll go for the chapter now. First chapter will start. Now first chapter. ratio, proportion, indices. So in CMA book you will find separate indices and subtopics, separate ratio, proportion and separate logarithms. Same only, problems and all that, formulas and everything. In that first ratio. Okay. Now, yourself, you are non-max, no? Last one. Okay, CC. Which college you studied? Tapasya. Okay. So you are from CMA. Okay. Now, just tell about ratio, anything you know about it. Any definition, related, formula, anything. You have any idea, ratio? You know it, you have done, but you have forgotten maybe. You are not able to recollect. Ingevaramma, CEC nu kada? You just tell. Anything ratio. Anytime you heard about ratio? Tell. Same in partnership accounts also you use ratio. Don't know partnership accounts? Okay. Yourself, you are also CEC, no? 2 numbers. Okay, good. Yourself, last one, no? Faizan. You anything you know about? She has said something comparing about 2 sub numbers. What? Ratio means differences. Okay, good. Correct. So we have so many definitions. Okay. So those who are mainly CEC students are there, no, they have to read and come the material. Complete material you have to read and come. And continuous CMA students don't sit, you sit along with CA student. Why? Because you will use this book questions. Why? Because I said no, after the class you come, I will tell you about your book related to the questions. In that only examples are given, no exercises are given in CMA book. So that's why again we have to do some problems for practice, no. So this CA book is practice for you, and CMA book examples are that you have to do in your home, that examples. Okay, only just they have given briefly, they are not given completely in CMA book. Okay, clear. Now first ratio means division. Ratio means division. Clear. First all of you close study material. When we do exercise, at that time we'll open. Theory, no need to, you have to read and come. Any theory related, you have to revise and come for your understanding more clearly. Examples also you go through and come. Any doubts in that examples also you can ask. Complete book we have to be 100%, not 200%, you have to be thorough. Then only we can do the problems fast. Suppose we are in the exam also, 100 questions they are giving and 120 minutes. If you can do 60% questions also correctly in that time, means what? Only 60 questions you are doing. Means I will think that 100% whatever doing we are it is correct. Means you are 60 marks you are getting, means you are excellent, means not good. 60 questions you are able to do, attempting only, not I'm saying marks you are getting 60, 65. In that 10% are wrong also, no problem. Means what? You are getting more than 50 plus. Means 60 marks you are getting, means it is excellent. You are attempting 80%, means not attempting means ABCD anyone can keep in 10 minutes. Not like that. Attempting. Attempting means you are try to do that question compulsorily. In that, if you are able to do 80% means you are very intelligent. If you are doing 100% means you are extraordinary. Why? Because in that 400 marks, anyone getting 300 plus, they are all India rankers, 300 plus anyone is getting. out of 400. Now they are not giving ranks. Yeah. Before that they used to give 50 ranks or 80 ranks or 100 ranks, depends at that time. Long back, 10-15 years back. Presently they are not giving ranks. But if you are able to get 300 plus marks, not even 1% students will get 100 plus marks. Means you are getting a all India rank if you are getting 300 plus out of 400. Suppose you are getting 260 plus also, not even 5% students will get. 5% students will get 260 plus. 220 plus will get almost, those who are passed in that 50% only students will get 220 plus. In the remaining 50% students will get 200 to 220. 200 to 220, 50% students are getting, means most of them are passing with 201, 200, 202, 205, 208 only. And again in that those who are failed, no, 50%, I'm saying almost I said no, 30% only result. Means what? The 200 plus only 30% students are getting, remaining 70% in that 20% students are getting from 192 to 199. 190 to 199, how many students are getting? 20% students are getting. Means what? Some 5%, 10% efforts can pass 50%, 30% will change to 50%. Here again 185 to 190, more 20%. Means what? That's why they want to increase the attempts yearly 3 times. Before 10 to 12 years back, they have conducted yearly 4 times also. Not 10-15 years back, 2003 or 2005 time. Once they change it to online, means objective type. Before it was descriptive. 4 exams, 4 days. Now I think 2 days only, no? 2 days. Morning session first and then afternoon session, like that 2 days, or only 1 day all exams. Day exam, 4 days exam, okay. 4 days. Now they are changing every 1-2 years they are changing. Okay. So here the syllabus part if you take, or the marks part also if you take, we will think that oh, it's very easy, only 8 chapters are there, like that. But when we start to do preparation, each chapter we are doing examination, previous examination questions only, around 200 questions. One chapter we are having around 200 questions. So 8 chapters बोलो तो कितने हो गए? Around 1600 questions we have to practice. Only practicing it. Exercise में around 50 to 80 questions are there each chapter. Okay. And in the completion of chapter again they are giving some additional questions. That one no need. Only we have, that is actually descriptive before. They have changed it to descriptive. Before our paper, just like your accounts papers are, I think I have explained or not, I don't know, but accounts paper is like your intermediate or degree exam paper, like that only. Descriptive. Problem we have to solve. Just like question paper and solving. But our paper is objective. OMR, only circling. Circling we have to do. We should not solve and show. Okay? Clear? Now, first ratio. Ratio means these 4 students. Why? Because why I have asked them means that is previous knowledge I want to check in. Anyone can, others, see MEC students can tell about ratio. You have any idea? Yeah. Ratio means what? Division. Okay. Other than division? Anyone? Comparison between 2 parties. Okay, that's correct. Any other answers rather than this? Anyone? Yourself? Middle. Comparing of numbers. Okay, generally what? So many versions are there in definition, but mainly what? When we compare in percentages, no, 100 is a total we'll take. 100 as a total. 80% बोल दो, out of 100, 80. So maybe if you take 200 also 160 it is, 300 means 240, like that. So any comparison we are doing, we'll take as 100. 100 बोलो तो 80-20, 70-30, 60-40, that is called ratio. That is called ratio. So the general one. But in definition, if you take a ratio means what? Write all of you. Comparison of two or more quantities of same kind everyone write. Comparison of two or more quantities of same kind are said to be in ratio. Clear? Comparison of two or more quantities of same kind are said to be in ratio. Clear? Again I'll explain what is actually that. First we'll write all that, and then if A comma B are any two numbers ratio of A and B are denoted by A is to B or A by B. If A comma B are any two numbers, ratio of A and B are denoted by A is to B or A by B, where A is called antecedent and B is called consequent. A is called antecedent and B is called consequent. Okay. Now, so comparison of two or more quantities of same kind are said to be in ratio. Comparison means what is the first value, what is the second value. Or we can say that simplest form of two numbers is also called as ratio. Simplest form. Simplest form means, suppose if you take what is the meaning of same kind means, I can compare only kilometers with meters. I cannot compare. Kilometers is 5 kilometers is more, or 5,000 2,000 meters are more. Which one is more? 5 kilometers is more, or 2,000 meters are more? 5 kilometers means I have to compare only same units. Same kind means kilometer to kilometer only I should compare. I cannot compare kilometer to meter or lakhs and thousands. So lakhs with lakhs only or thousands with thousands only I have to compare, not with the different units. Here, that's why the comparison of two or more quantities of same kind are said to be in ratio. Again, if notation A comma B are any two numbers means A is to B. Suppose I will take 4 and 8 ratio. So 4 and 8 ratio is nothing but 1:2. So I should not write 4 and 8 ratio. So I should write only 1:2 only. So even though they give that find the ratio of 4:8, 4 and 8 they will give means I have to write the answer as 1:2 only. That's why that is called simplest form, means simplified form. Simplest form means simplified form. And A is called antecedent. Antecedent means first term. So consequent means following term or second term. Suppose if we have three numbers, ratio of three numbers, we have to write A is to B is to C. If I have four numbers, A is to B is to C is to D. Clear? Like that we have to write. Okay, clear. Now next, right, inverse ratio of A is to B is B is to A. Inverse ratio of A is to B is B is to A. Just reciprocal it. Okay. So what is the inverse ratio of 4 is to 5? 5 is to 4. Here 4 is to 5 means 5 is to 4, like that. Next, duplicate and triplicate. First we'll write all the formulas, then we'll do exercise problems. Duplicate and triplicate ratio of A is to B are A square is to B square and A cube is to B cube. Duplicate and triplicate ratio of A is to B are what? A square is to B square and A cube is to B cube. Means squaring, if you do, that is called duplicate ratio. If you are doing cubing, it is called triplicate ratio. Okay. Now next, subduplicate and subtriplicate. Ratio of A is to B are square root of A is to square root of B and cube root of A is to cube root of B. So duplicate means squaring, triplicate means cubing, subduplicate means square roots, subtriplicate means cube roots. Okay. Next, compound ratio. Compound ratio means combining 2 or 3 ratios. Compound ratio of A is to B, C is to D and E is to F are. So if they give 2, 3 ratios, 4, 5 ratios also, compound ratio means product of all antecedents is to product of all consequents. So it is ACE is to BDF. Compound ratio of A is to B, C is to D and E is to F are ACE is to BDF. Is it clear? Okay. Now just go through all that. Just go through everyone. All of you just go through this in the book given. After writing, go through once and we'll start exercise. Completed writing? Just go through once all that and then we can start exercise. So almost everyone has the book material, no? Except you. You have, he has his book, so you can just use. Take out page number 1.5. Don't tick the answers. That is our, most of the students will do the same. We have to at least, because this is our notes is a reference book. We are doing objective and we are doing oral only, but at least in the notes each and every question solution should be there. Here at least whatever I am writing like that, you can just write it and keep the notes so that you can go through. We cannot do each and every time the problem. So we have to just glance, we have to go through, then we can get the idea. I've seen most of the students will do just first one A or B or C, second one D, like that. Most of them may know it, but we have to revise. At least 7-8 times you have to revise. Clear? Okay, we'll start exercise. Any doubts? Any more doubts in this? Is it clear? No. So I will go for next page. Okay. Now, exercise 1A. Okay. Now, first problem. No need to write question. So only we are writing whatever given in the question only. Is asking the inverse ratio of 11:15. What is the inverse ratio of 11:15? 15. Right. We'll write like this. You see, inverse ratio of. So solution it is. We'll not write question, but we'll take only whatever it is there. Inverse ratio of 11:15 is 15:11, like that. Okay. Now second one. So given ratio is what? Given ratio is 3:4, and they have given antecedent 15. So antecedent means which term? First term or second term? First term. So I will write 15 here. So 3 how many times 15? 5 times into 5. So what should be the consequent then? Again same number I should multiply. Common multiple. So simplest form, if any term related it is given already, that much same number we have to multiply. So 4 5 is 20. So therefore consequent is 20. Okay, clear? Now third one. Just do first and second, third and fourth like that. Go on, solve. Try, right? All of you have the books, no? Then you can do. నువ్వు తీసుకురాలేదమ్మా? బుక్ మెటీరియల్ తీసుకురావాలి రేపటి నుంచి. నీ పాత బుక్ లేదని ఉంది కదా, పాత బుక్ తీసుకురా మళ్ళీ. ఏదో అదే కదా, మనకి ఇంకేం చేంజెస్ ఏం లేవు, సేమే. వేరే దాని చేంజ్ అయిందేమో కానీ మన బుక్లు ఏం చేంజ్ కాలేదు. ఇది మళ్ళీ కొత్తది పెట్టాలా? కొత్తది అప్లై ఇస్తున్నావా మళ్ళీ? అట్లా ఇస్తారో ఇయ్యరో? మళ్ళీ ఇస్తున్నారా? వేరే సబ్జెక్ట్లో ఏమైనా చేంజెస్ ఉన్నాయా? సిలబస్ QTM లేదా? ఏం పేరు చేంజ్ అయింది? క్వాంటిటీ ఆప్టిట్యూడే, టెక్నిక్స్ కాదు. మొదటి నుంచి కూడా క్వాంటిటీ ఆప్టిట్యూడే. Do that questions, third, fourth, fifth, go on, solve. Don't discuss. Yes. Third bench. Don't discuss. If you know, I will do each and every problem. Don't ask others. After the class, you want to take the others' help, but in the class only you have to do. If anything you are not understood, you say, I will explain. Don't hesitate. Simple addition, subtraction, calculation. Commerce students means we should not do mistake. That is main. Now third one, given ratio is 5:7. and consequent of inverse ratio. So inverse ratio we have to write first. Inverse ratio is what? 7:5. And he has given consequent of inverse ratio. Consequent means second term, no. This is given 5, means he has not done no change in that, only into 1. The same here also it will be 7 only. So antecedent will be 7. Clear? Like that. Now fourth problem. Now is asking compounded of. Compounded means we have to take all product of all antecedents and product of all consequence. Others go on solve. Those who have a problem, I will also go on solve. If any problem you are not getting, you just see here. If you are already getting, you check it. Here. So compound ratio. Two is to 3, 9 is to 4, 5 is to 6, 8 is to 10. So 4 ratios are given. So we have to combine. Compound ratio means. So it is 2 into 9 into 5 into 8. So 3 into 4 into 6 into 10. 2 into 9 into 5 into 8. 3 into 4 into 6 into 10. Now what we can do? We can, don't multiply. We have to simplify. Why? Because we have to get the simplest form. They will not ask what is the first term, what is second term, like that. We have to simplify. So it is 3 1s are 3 3s are, and 4 1s are 4 2s are, 3 1s are 3 2s are, 2 2 cancels, 5 1s are 5 2s are, 2 2 cancels. So it is 1:1. So 1:1 means option A. We have not written previous one questions also. You have to write whatever the options we got here. First one is 15:11 means first option is A. Second one it is 20. So D option. Third option is C. Fourth option is A. Now fifth one. Duplicate ratio of of 3:4 is what? A square minus A square, no. So 3 square is to 4 square. So it is 9:16. So C option. Okay. Now go on, just write. Now sixth one. Subduplicate. Subduplicate ratio of 25:36. is square root of 25 and square root of 36. So it is nothing but 5:6. Seventh one, triplicate ratio of 2:3. 2 cube and 3 cube. It is 8:27. So this is 5:6 means D option. This one. Seventh one, it is first option A. Just check it. 1 to 7. Those who are completed, they can do 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, all that. Suppose any question you are not getting, you can leave some 4 5 lines maximum. Starting 10 questions are 2 3 steps only, but afterwards we have 4 5 steps. Okay. Over 1 to 7, any doubts? Clear? Understood all of you? 1 to 7. We'll go for next page. Now 8th one. Subtriplicate ratio. Subtriplicate ratio of 8:27 is cube root of 8 is to cube root of 27. So it is 2:3. So which option 2:3 means? C option. So in normal calculator, whatever we use, no, only square roots will be there. So cube roots means cubes up to 10 you have to remember. So directly by using calculator we can get cubes. So how to get cube in a calculator means, suppose you just take calculator 2, just take 2, suppose into you have to do, and 2 you press. So how much? 4. Then again you press is equal to only. Then it will be 8. Means when you use is equal to means it is already multiplied with the previous number. So all shortcut methods will use. I will tell you all shortcut methods. So no need to again press into 2 like that. Suppose you want to get 2 10 times also, just you go on press is equal to, that will be multiplied. The same number, whatever we are multiplying. Okay. Now 9th one. So compound ratio of compound ratio of 4:9, and duplicate ratio means directly 3 square is to 4 square you have to take. Again, no need to write again duplicate ratio and again combine. So direct combine whatever they say, first ratio duplicate, second ratio triplicate, third ratio subduplicate, fourth ratio subtriplicate, all that we have to write in one row. Like that. Now it is nothing but what? So 4 into 9, 9 into 16. So 9 will complete and 4 ones are 4 fours are. So it is 1:4. 1:4 means which form, which answer? Option A. Clear? Like that, 8th and 9th. Subtriplicate means cube root. It's compound ratio of first one 4:9. Then again duplicate of the second ratio. Then combine. Okay? Clear? Now 10th problem. So in that you see first ratio normal, second ratio duplicate, third ratio triplicate, again fourth ratio normal. So we have to write at a time all that compound ratio of four is to 9. First ratio, duplicate means squaring, 2 square is to 4 square, triplicate 2 cube is to 3 cube, and normal again 9:7. So fourth ratio is not triplicate, only triplicate of 2:3, and 9:7 means separate it is. Okay. Now this will be 4 into 9 into 8 into 9. So square means square it, cube means cube it. 9 into 16 into 27 into 7. Clear? 9 into 4 into 9 into 8 into 9. Now we have to simplify, don't multiply, said no. 9 cancels. 9 ones are 9 threes are. 4 ones are 4 fours are. 4 again 2. So remaining 2 is to 21. So option C it is. Option C. Clear? Like that. More clear vision you'll get. Over 10th one. Now 11th one. 11th one again. Compound ratio of 4:5. 9:7. Triplicate 3 cube is to 4 cube. And again triplicate. So actually they have to give first duplicate and then triplicate maybe, but both triplicate only given. Anyone has old edition? Old edition book? You have old edition only. Question you just read, no? 11th one. So total change in the question. So maybe whatever he gives, we'll do that. That previous, that's why. So actually replicate both the times given. So we'll just take that and do. Okay. So it is 4 into 9 into 27 into 8. It is 5 into 7 into 64 into 27. So 27 first will cancel. Then again 8 ones are 8 eights are 4 ones are 4 twos are. This 9 is to 70. So 9 is to 70 means which option? D option it is. So only 1-2 questions somewhat changed the old book to new book. Clear? Almost 99% same only. So this one it is changed. In that way also you can do that old question. In that one also you can do. So this is a new book one. Okay. Now 12th one. So what he has given? Given A is to B. 3 is to 4. Now any form they ask in this 2a plus 3b, 3a plus 4b, 10a plus 11b means in the place of a we have to substitute 3 and in the place of b 4. This is a shortcut method. Actually in school level what we used to do, a by b is 3 by 4. Then a is equal to 3b by 4 we'll write and we substitute and we'll solve. But here no need to do that. Directly we can substitute a value as 3 and b value as 4. Okay. So directly I can write 2a plus 3b, 3a plus 4b. So it is 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4. 3 into 3 plus 4 into 4. Okay. Now this is nothing but 6 plus 12, 9 plus 16. So it is 18 is to 25. So which option 18 is to 25 means? Option D. Okay. Just write. Just write complete 12. Those who are complete 12, go for 13, 14, like that and solve. Completed now all of you up to 412. Okay, now next page we'll go for that. Now 13th one. Now two numbers are in the ratio 2 is to 3. If 4 be subtracted from each, they are in the ratio 3 is to 5. Find the numbers. Whenever they give in some numbers are into means some common multiple we have to take. I said no, we are taking only simplest form of a given numbers. The ratio itself is what? Simplest form. So when any ratio is given, if they ask their numbers, means we have to take some common multiple x. Now write first 13th one, let the two numbers be. Let the two numbers be 2x and 3x. Here. So any numbers if they give 2 is to 3 means 2x and 3x. Suppose if they give 2 is to 5 means 2x and 5x. Then subtract. Subtracted means minus. Addition means if they say addition, we have to add. So the ratio is now what? 4 is. So given numbers 4 we have to subtract. So 2x minus 4 is to 3x minus 4. And the new ratio is how much? 3 is to 5. We have to equate. First we have to take the common numbers, means common multiple x. Then if they say addition means addition, multiplication means multiplication, subtraction means subtraction, division means division. Okay. Now this we can write 2x minus 4 by 3x minus 4 is equal to 3 by 5. Now cross multiply 10x minus 20, 9x minus 12. This is 10x minus 9x, 20 minus 12. It is nothing but x is equal to 8. So therefore what are the numbers then? 2 into 8 no, 16 comma 24. 16 and 24 means which option? Option A. Clear? That is the answer. Now just do it. 16 and 24. In between you should not go. Ever maybe if you complete or not. This time you are allowing, next time in between the class no one should go out. We are giving 10 to 15 minutes gap between class so that you can relax, or you can, if you have any food, you can snacks or anything you want, you can eat, you can take water, you can go for washroom or anything. But in that time only you have to, at that time you have to concentrate only on studies. Anything emergency is there, you can go, but most of the time you have to concentrate on subject only. Completed all of you? 13th. Now we'll go for 14th. The angles of the triangle are in the ratio 2 is to 7 is to 11. Then, so total sum of the angles in a triangle 180. So what if they give ratio? We can write directly angles of a triangle. Two is to 7 is to 11. So first angle if you take, what we have to do means each and every value by total. Total is 2 plus 7 plus 11 into 180. So total how much? 20. So 2 into 20. So how much it is? 18. Second angle 7 by 20 into 180. It is 63. Third angle, it is 11 by 20 into 180. So it is 99. So it will be 18, 63, 99. So which option? The option. So any of that orally we can do. After now we are writing notes for reference and all that. In the exam what we have to do, 2 by 20 into 180, all that we can use calculator and get directly. Okay? All of you are following, no? Any doubts, anything you can ask. Don't hesitate. Anything asking in it? ఏందమ్మా ఏం కావాలమ్మా? Anything? Which book? That's why what you have to do means actually you take your reference. Means that's why I said no to sit with CA student. Afterwards you can take photo and all that. మళ్ళా రాయడం ఎందుకు అవన్నీ కదా? With phone you can take photo and all that. లేకపోతే సార్ చెప్తే పీడిఎఫ్ లేసి మీకు మీ ఫోన్లో పంపించేస్తాడు సార్. కావాలంటే మీరు సార్ని అడగండి. వాట్ ఎవర్ ద క్వశ్చన్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ నో యూ వాంట్ మీన్స్ యూ ఆస్ ద ప్రసాద్ సార్. పీడిఎఫ్లో మీకు నీ ఫోన్లో పంపించేస్తాడు నీ ఫోన్ నెంబర్కి. అప్పుడు నువ్వు చూసుకోవచ్చు ఫోన్లో. ఎందుకంటే ది ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇట్ విల్ బి. మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్స్ రాయడము అవన్నీ చేస్తే ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ మచ్ టైం కదా. మనం క్వశ్చన్ రాసుకుంటూ కూర్చుండలేము. జిరాక్స్ అవన్నీ అవసరం లేదు. నెక్స్ట్ చెప్తున్నాను, జిరాక్స్ తీసుకోవడాలు అవన్నీ అవసరం లేదు. సార్ చెప్తే పీడిఎఫ్ వేసేస్తాడు, నువ్వు మెటీరియల్ అంతా వచ్చేస్తుంది క్వశ్చన్ దానిలో. అందరు సిఎంఏ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఆల్ సిఎంఏ స్టూడెంట్స్, యూ సిట్ అలాంగ్ విత్ సిఏ స్టూడెంట్ అండ్ టేక్ యూజ్ దట్ బుక్. Or you want a photo of phone, or if you ask the sir, he will just give you all that questions and material theory, all that he will give you. So completed everyone 14th. Now we'll go for 15th. Now division of rupees 324 between x and y in the ratio 11:7. Here also same 3 ratios are given. In these 2 ratios only. Already x is to y given how much? 11:7. So x value, x will get x amount. X amount will be 11 by total 11 plus 7 into 324. So 11 into 324 by 18. 18 into 11 how much? 198. Then y's amount is 7 by 18 into 324. So how much it will be? 126. So in 3 options it is not there. So it is D option. None of these. Okay. Now 16th one. 16th one, what is given? Anand earns 80 rupees in 7 hours and Pramod in 90 rupees in 12 hours. The ratio of their earnings. Actually these books are 30-40 years back framed questions. These are all not now. Same question, same thing they are following up to now. So that's why you'll maybe finding 80 rupees in 7 hours. Who will earn? So what we have to do means each person in 1 hour, 1 month, 1 day, 1 year, like that we have to compare. So in 1 hour how much he will earn? Anand and Pramod. Anand and Pramod. So Anand will earn how much? 80 rupees, 80 by 7. Pramod 90 by 12. So what we have to do means we have to cross multiply. Any fraction is given, ratios means cross multiply. Now 0 0 will cancel, 3 3s are 3 4s are. So it is 32:21. 32:21 means option A option. Okay, clear. Now 17th one. The ratio of two numbers 7 and 10. 7:10. So when I am just doing, you just concentrate. Don't write. When I'll give time, you can write. I will give every problem, two problems will do, and we can just. So the ratio of two numbers is given 7:10 and their difference. I said no, any numbers when we are converting, we have to take some common multiple x. So let the two numbers be 7x and 10x, or 7x and 10x. Difference means what? Minus. Greater number minus lesser number, not lesser number minus. 105. So it is 3x is 105. X is nothing but 105 by 3. So it is 35 times. So therefore the two numbers are so 7 into 35, how much? 245 and 350. So 245 and 350 means option C. So now you can write. Now you can write those who want 16 and 17. So all of you should attend very regular. 100% attendance it is needed. One class also if you miss means you will miss one topic only completely. So try to attend as many as classes, and now online is also available. Any class if you miss also by chance, not, sir will also provide you the recording. We are recording what I am teaching now, all are recorded. They can send to you and you can go through that recording also. That facility is also there in our institute. And go through whatever we are completed. Today we have done introduction to the course, introduction to the syllabus, introduction to the chapter, and 17 questions and formulas, definitions. Every definition, every formula you have to be in tips. Then only we can do problems. So much memory power is needed. Means unless we revise 3-4 times, it is not possible. Like that we have to do practice. And those who didn't bought the books or those did bought the calculator, get in next class. All of you should have the textbooks, have the calculators also for easy calculations. So any doubts are there, anything? After 1 week and 10 days you say, if I have not understood ratio, means we cannot repeat. So tomorrow only, suppose you have a doubt in 3rd question, you have a doubt in 10th question, or you have not understood 4-5 questions, you can ask immediately. But after 1 week or 10 days means it is not possible to repeat, because our time factor is there and we have a crash course presently. And we have to do so much vast syllabus we have. Almost 20 chapters in maths itself. 20 chapters are there total count in for CA students. Okay, so we'll continue next class.